Once upon a time, there were these beautiful and I would have told to his the always got into a rickety old shack because they had been told that if you stand on the ground, you couldn't see the top. They would break. No one was allowed to laugh. Their mother warned them. They would stare at the point. They were searching for their mistake up and down, and said bad questioned him numerous times to catch this shit, but no one was so far. So they took what they say that when the full moon is first, their mothers warned always. And they kept on going with their mystery. You never know what
Granny Smith. Am I being pumped? Is this an old Haggard witch tutorial or just casual when she's older?
Just like this.
Hey guys, so I would love to talk in a Haggard old voice this whole video, but to be perfectly honest, there are a few things at the beginning that I would like to just get out of the way. Not like get out of the way, but I want you to know that I'm for serious on this. There were a few inspirations for this look. One would be actually my own video. It's not a video, sorry. It's my own picture that I will post to Instagram hopefully after this. It's a very Tim Burton look. The eyes are very similar, but it's more wearable in that look, and so I thought I would try the same thing for like a Haggard old woman. Second, Made You Look by Lex, her old woman. I was like, yes, I need to do that with a witch. Yes, bitch, yes. I took the shading and contouring from Emmanuel Castelli from his Maleficent video. Yeah, it's just flawless. And third is Artisan Romeo. Is that how you say it? Artisan? Artisan Romeo. Off of Instagram. I will like insert the picture here that I used, and it was for this neck part. I just thought it would be super cool if that was like the top of her dress or something like that, you know what I mean? And then the rest of the dress you can use to your imagination. He used it on a mermaid, but I just thought it looked super cool, so I thought I would use it. And I would just like to have you all know that when I filmed this, my internet was down, so I did not get to refer to any of their looks while I was doing it. It was just kind of like in my head, those were kind of what I was going to mash together. So this is basically totally freelance, me trying to remember what other people did. So I mean, there's that. Let's get to the tutorial, dearie. And if you haven't seen my old Haggard witch videos on Instagram, you should definitely check those out because I laughed pretty hard when making them. Embarrassingly hard. Let's get to the tutorial, guys. Starting off with my eyebrows already covered, I'm going in with a cool tone brown and just doing some shading on the side of my face and then shaping it a bit. This is going to make us look more sickly and skinny and just kind of cancel out some of the roundness that I have in my face. Go on the edge of your forehead, your temples, the sides of your face, and then just define your jawline a little bit. Now I'm going in and creating the kind of like hollow eye sockets that she's going to have. I think it just makes you look more evil and sick when you have like really sunken in eyes. So we're taking that same cool tone brown and just going over where we covered our eyebrows and taking it down the bridge of our nose. You kind of basically just want to do circles around your eyes eventually, but you don't want to make everywhere too dark because then it's just going to look like you basically brushed on some sunglasses. So now I'm taking a lighter brown and swooping it under my eye to kind of give it like that circular effect I was talking about. Now I'm furrowing my brow and taking the first cool tone brown we had and creating some wrinkles and whatnot. And I didn't really find it that important to show you what browns I was using just because depending on your skin tone is going to depend on what browns you want to use. Just whatever looks most natural to you. I think I prefer using cooler tones because it looks more sickly. When you use warm browns, it makes you look healthier, so that's kind of why I chose to go with cooler browns. And yeah, furrow your brow in many different ways and add in those lovely wrinkles because they're what really, I think, bring the whole look together. This is just kind of a close-up of what I'm doing. Don't be afraid to like buff out the color with your fingers if you've added a bit too much, because you want the wrinkles to be kind of like barely there. Now I'm just going over that eye socket part again and just making it a bit more dark and ominous, you know. Again, with the under eye with a bit of a lighter brown. And then with a brown eyeliner, I'm just adding some moles. And now I'm covering my eyelid with a black eyeliner. It does not matter if it's sparkly or non-sparkly because we're going to be covering it up anyways. What I like about this look is it's basically really messy, which is nice. You don't have to be real precise with anything. And now with a flat brush, just pat on the black eyeshadow. This will make it really intense and you won't lose as much, you won't have as much fallout, I should say. And now I go between this brown, a black, and a gray just to kind of smoke out the edge of this eyeshadow, but like I said, it really doesn't matter. Like, the messier it is, the older you're gonna look. And now I'm just making my eye sockets a bit more circular on the ends. And now, to get this kind of splattered effect, you're just going to want to take an old mascara and just kind of pat it on all around your eye. Just go crazy. You can take a new one too, but definitely do not use a waterproof one or you will hate your life. And now I'm taking that same cool brown and going around my, like, I don't know, what do you call that, like jowls, like snout, mouth area, and then just defining my chin a bit more, and then I also add a cool brown right above the cupid's bow to make it look a little bit more flat. You really just want to, like, accentuate everything you normally would want to hide. And then I pull the corner of my lips out a little bit just to make me look a little bit older. And now to do the neck piece, I'm just taking some black body paint and doing these kind of smoky, swirly pieces. You're gonna have to go over it a few times to get it kind of evenly black. The only thing I would say here is make it more holy. I like did it and then wanted there to be more holes, so I put like foundation in spots I wanted there to be more holes, but then it kind of blended to like a gray, so then I had this kind of like skin color and gray holes going on. I think it looked fine in the end, but just to make life easier next time, I would just make it more holy from the beginning instead of having to do this step, which is adding foundation to my skin in spots where I wanted there to be more holes. just roughly placing it. And then I put just concealer over my lips to kind of cancel them out. And now I'm adding white hair with white body paint to the moles. And now, very lightly, I'm adding veins in blue and red. This is with water paint, and if you get it too dark, just remember to pat it away. These, you want them very, very light, like barely even there. Just to make her a little bit more like evil and, you know, sold her soul looking. Yeah, I do them everywhere, on the neck, on the face. Now I'm just lining my waterline and making my bottom lash line more smudged out. Just patting my lips dry because they're a bit moist. And now I just made my finger wet and my skin wet, and then I'm adding these gold flakes just to make it more like magical. Is that a thing? And then I just add more mascara and more black eyeshadow underneath. Just kind of even it out to however you want your eyes to look, basically. But just remember that it is supposed to be pretty messy. Now I'm just adding a bit of that cool brown to my lips just to kind of make them look more dead. And now I am re-outlining those holes I made with the foundation with black body paint just to make them look a bit more defined. And then I went ahead and added the same glitter that I did on my eyes to my chest. And now with that cool brown, just add a bit of wrinkles in your mouth and you're done. Come little children, I'll take thee away into my garden of magic. That is it. That is all. No spells, no curses, no nothing. Just plain makeup, a bunch of different kinds. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy this like kind of fantasy series that I'm going to be doing. And give this video a big thumbs up or I will find you. And comment if you want to talk about anything, like different looks that you want to do, different things that you would do on this look, what you liked about it, what you didn't, you know the rest. And if you recreate this look or any of my other looks, please tag me in it on my social media. On Twitter, it's at KSBELLANGER, and on Instagram, Google+, and Tumblr, it is xoxoprettybitches. But most of all, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you pretty bitches in my next video.